Yo, it's official. Finally, Spinning Yarns has its first ever sponsor. I'd like to make a big shout out to Stan and Carly from Club Physical Kara for hooking us up and being the first ever official sponsor for the Spinning Yarn show. So let me tell you guys a story. A few years ago, I was the heaviest that I've ever been in my entire life. I was 150 kgs, unmotivated, low self-esteem, bro. I was physically unhealthy. I was a big boy. And the first step I ever did to make change was step into Club Physical. Every single day, 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, I stepped in that gym and I made the steps that I had to do to be the best me that I could ever be. And if it wasn't for Club Physical, bro, I'll probably still be that 150 kg, unmotivated, low self-confidence, freaking big boy from Kara. So how's about that? The best gym coming out of Kara, sponsoring the best podcast coming out of Kara. It's a match made in heaven. So I'm encouraging our listeners to go down to Club Physical and, bro, make that change, brother. So again, a big shout out to Stan and Carly, Club Physical Kara, for helping a brother out and sponsoring our show. Bro, Club Physical, where you belong. Oath, brother, oath. Brother, what's that, brother?
Spinning Yarns, the best podcast coming out of Kara. Listen to the full episodes on all streaming platforms. Chirp!
I just hear them talking, but I talk that shit. Shit stirring, how to leave them lurking. But I fake still bump my shit. Men's be stuck on the ground for days, and a man don't slow down easy. Try to be the next big thing. Man don't stop till the fam so see me. Cause a man straight swerving.
Kia ora, welcome to Spinning Yarns, the best podcast coming out of Kara, sponsored by the best gym coming out of Kara, Club Physical, and the best clothing brand coming out of Australia, the Broken Village. My name is Mr. Pierce Penny-Whittypool, and I'm here with a very, very special guest. In my opinion, is one of the one of the hardest grinding artists I've seen on TikTok. You're on everything, bro. I always see you on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and I'm like, bro, the bro's grinding hard, man. He's up here for his Rasta road trip. None other than the bro, Kruzi. How are you, my brother?
Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. Yeah,
Hey, brother.
yourself?
I'm doing great, my bro. Hold on, I'm just going to quickly check one thing real quick. Yeah, we're on. I don't want to lose it.
I'm on the silent treatment, okay?
Oh.
Look at God with all the sponsorships going on, man.
By the way, Modi Moana, I'm a 2XL.
Yeah, that's how you do it, bro.
Modi Moana, I'm a 2XL,
Let's
brother.
go find the 2XL in the building.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, I'm here with one of the most, grinding artists I've seen on TikTok, bro. But besides that, give us a little. Who are you, my bro? What's it called? Kowaio. What's some Whanonga Tanga? Where you from?
So my actual name is Anthony. Go by the name of Ants, aka Kruzi.
Yeah.
Kruzi came from a b-boy name that I used back in the early 2000s. So
True.
yeah, got him tatted over there. That's my lion over there.
Nice, brother.
And that's me smoking the old J's when I was there. So fuck, no longer on the weeds anymore, fam. So yeah, that's me. I'm from Katikati, hail from Ngaiterangi, Tamawhariua, Te Rere Atu Kāhia Marae. And yeah, I'm just here to spread the good vibes with the far north, my bit.
Yeah, my bro. So like, I want to go way back, brother. I want to go way back. When did you start? How did you get your start into music, bro?
From the first moment I heard my first reggae song, which was a UB40 song, bro.
What song was that?
Said Homely Girl.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's the OG. Yeah, it's the OG.
And then Could You Be Loved by Bob Marley.
Yeah.
And then it just escalated from there, bro. And then I discovered that both my grandfathers were pretty talented guitarists and singers, so I sort of followed suit, bro.
Yeah. It's one of those things there, like with us artists, the things that follow us, it's momai, and then it's whānau. Like a lot of, like my dad, he was a talented guitarist. My mum was a singer. Everyone I've interviewed today, like the bro Hua has said, his whānau grew up around guitars and everything like that, and same as you, my bro. So like in terms of reggae music, what made you resonate with it so much?
Reggae music, I've always loved reggae music. Like I said, that was the first music that I heard as a 4 or 5 year old.
Love the songs, love the songs. Love the songs.
But yeah, so that was the first music I ever heard with my ears when I was a youngster. And then from there, just hip hop, R&B, Usher, 3LWs, TLCs, yeah, all over the place, bro. So yeah, I got into it like that.
You got into the like you're like in the prime time of where where music was music, bro. Like nowadays, I feel like music has changed in a way. But you grew up in that heyday of TLC, bloody in the early 2000s there was like Ja Rule, 50 Cent, and then you guys had like bloody Left Eye, everything like that. Like gee, like that's some Mariah Carey when she was up there, bro. Even with reggae, Catch a Fire, House of Shame, all that type of stuff, my man. So you've been doing this music stuff since you were 13, you were saying?
Yeah, that's when I first picked up the guitar. Yeah.
Picked up a guitar, bro. So like, how did you know you were good at music, bro? Like, how did you how did you start taking this stuff seriously?
I was always told that my family was musically orientated, so I went back a few generations. Like my dad's dad, my grandfather, my dad's dad is from Ruatoki, Waimana, and we all know all our tūhoi whānau are just super talented.
Yes,
bro,
they are.
And then I got my grandfather who's from Te Rere Atu Kāhia. And again, bro, we got a lot of talented whānau there as well. So that's pretty much what gave me the drive to keep wanting to, pursue a music career. Yeah, and their names with their legacy, bro. So yeah, my grandparents, my grandfathers, that was my drive.
Yeah. So did you always take this serious, or was there a certain time when you knew like, okay, I need to take my music serious and I'm gonna start actually trying? Because like what you've built, bro, is fucking crazy, brother.
Thank you, bro.
But like, when did you know that okay, now I need to start trying to do this as like full-time mahi and stuff like that? How did you know?
When I released Put Down the Gun, and that was 2 years ago, and like all my brothers, Classic J, Hori Shaw, Tēnā Māori, all my brothers that I came up with, bro, like, bro, they
Fuck,
all...
that's a talented class, bro. That's a talented class.
And then, it just all, like the momentum built from there, bro, so... Soon as I knew that, I created something that the people wanted, then I kept bringing that same style of music, and I knew from then that, I had something special, but I didn't know exactly what.
Yeah, I get you, bro.
And it was just a case of manifesting what I wanted to create for the people, and like I always knew I wanted to hit the small towns.
Yeah.
I always knew I wanted to bring it to the people that don't usually get out to the big festivals, and so like, that's why we're here as well.
Yeah.
Out in the middle of the WAP whānau, bringing the people what they want, so yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, one thing I love, like, when you got more on my radar, bro, is when you started doing that rolling song. That's you rolling, 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 hurling up in the streets. And I was like sitting there, I was like, I need to bust the free. This open person. And every time I try to bust the free, I was like, oh, it doesn't hit. I'm a rapper. This does not hit. Like, I'm not doing the hook justice. But like, what's your creative process, brother? Like, how do you know? Like, how do you make all the loops by yourself? Do you buy type beats, or it doesn't look like you buy type beats? Looks like you make everything. But like, what's your creative process?
Yeah, so I do buy the leases of the beats, and then like I'll come up with an idea, bro, and if it's something that I know that's gonna fit, then I'll stick with it, and then I'll just keep refining it as much as I can so that I can produce the best music I can, bro. Like I'm no fucking rocket science when it comes to music, but I just know what the people want to hear, what the people like, the message. But the most important thing for me is just bringing the message and just the sound and the feel that the people want, and I know that they're gonna groove to. So that's pretty much what my drive is, to bring the people what they want.
One thing I love about it, bro, about your music is you do it nicely too. You infuse reggae with hip hop and R&B, but you don't do it in the same way everyone else does. You do it in a way where it sounds. One thing I'm liking is the rugged, but it's a good rugged. It's like rugged and raw, but at the same time it sounds professional. So I'm like, this is like really good, rugged, raw, but professional sounding music. That's how I want to do it. And even everything you said, the message is clear, brother. Like, what's one of your most favorite songs that you've written and released, or if you even have one? It's all right if you don't. But like, what's your favorite song that you've ever created, bro? Like,
Freedom.
Freedom. Why is that?
Because it relates to our indigenous cultures as a whole, bro. Like, not just our people in Aotearoa, but our people over in Australia and our Aboriginal brothers and sisters over there, and also it's reached over to the Native Americans as well. So it just speaks about us as as Indigenous people of our land, pleading freedom for our people. So
Love that, bro.
yeah,
I love that. It's awesome. Yeah, and even with the state of what the world looks like, what New Aotearoa looks like, we need these type of music for our people, not just our people, but our indigenous people over, in Australia, everyone, bro, everything like that. But I've seen like over the last couple of weeks, I've been paying attention to your social media presence and everything like that, bro. And I see a lot that you're talking about your journey when it comes to giving up marijuana. And I listened to a lot of your old songs, bro. Like it was real heavy. Like some of the messaging was like marijuana and that. And I have no problem with weed, but why? Because it's like sometimes weed's so infused with music. What made you kind of flip the this isn't for me?
I think for me, in the moment, I was just writing about how I was feeling in the moment and how I knew it would relate to people that felt the same way, like puts me in a state of relaxation, bro, and it puts me in a mode where I'm just like, nothing else matters but just me and, me and my music, bro, me and my moment. So that's pretty much why I wrote it about the marijuana.
What made you jump off the weed, bro? Like what made you are you still...
No, 2 months clean now. So
nice one.
Yeah.
What made you stop? Because what made you stop getting off or what made you stop the weed all in itself?
The harshest reality about it, bro, is that I was smoking heaps.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest, I was smoking an ounce a week, and like, because it was easy for me to do it, and like, so fuck, why not? If you could just have it there every week of every day of the week, that was my whakaaro. I was like, fuck, if I can, then why not?
Yep.
And like for me, it was helping with my creativity in the moment while I was smoking, but I did realize there was a bigger purpose, and not actually really needing it. And I look back on when I first started music, bro, and I started writing songs without the weed, so I had to sort of backtrack to that mindset and then bring it back into play nowadays. And now, bro, we're 2 months
Clean.
hands down, my baby.
I love that, brother. I love that, my bro. Good on you. I'm the same way. I'm an artist, but I try not to rely too heavy on weed. Cause and I don't smoke weed anymore. I quit it because I'm a youth worker, and I want to be tika and puno to what I'm trying to teach with people. But I have no problem with weed. Everyone who smokes it's all good. But I'm the same way. I'm like, oh, bro, I'm not relying on this for me to write a song.
Well, that's the same with me, bro. And like a lot of my music that I wrote, bro, I was under the influence of fucking marijuana, bro. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but I knew that I could push further without it, because there are times where I have written songs, bro, without being in their zone. So I just took everything, I took all the good with it, bro, and then I sort of put it all into play. And now it's and another reason why I gave up, bro, is because I knew my tour was coming up and I had to make sure that everything was in, all my ducks were in a row.
Love it, my bro. I love it. Okay, another thing that I really got onto with what your kaupapa was, bro, in your mahi, as you're talking about tall poppy syndrome within our within New Zealand artistry and everything like that, within our game. Because I've noticed too, like my whakaaro is changing over time, but like in terms of like people not wanting to listen to, like people like when you see someone doing good, that your cousin or your whānau, and you're just like, hey, what's your thoughts on that, bro?
I think, like in the past, it was very hard to cope with because I didn't expect, that tall poppy syndrome culture to come, my way. But I've learned over the last, and this is over just the last couple of weeks, bro, that I've learned that, it's never going to go away.
Nah, never.
And it's just, and rather than reacting to it, I've just come to the point of just. Keep just ass down, head up.
Bro, straight up.
Head down, ass up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, my bro, I'm just focusing on what really matters now. And in time, like in regards to my family, but I still love them with all my heart, and they're always going to be my blood and my family. But at the end of the day, I got mahi to do, and so we're just going to keep on
keep on keeping on, eh?
Head down, arsing up.
Yeah,
and-
bro.
Yeah,
I love that, my man. So, like, that's one thing I love about this, bro. Is like, when we come to this type of mahi, people are gonna hate on it, and people are gonna say what they want. But it's all good, as you said. Head down, ass up, my man. Last thing I want to ask, bro, before we close up, is what are some advice that we can give to the next generation of artists coming up, bro, who look at you and idolize you? Because, like, you know, I'm one of the people that love what you're doing. You know, I every time I see you pop, I always watch a video, every video that you come up with. What is some advice that you'll love to give artists coming up, you know, in the game, who want to become rappers, singers, songwriters?
It's pretty generic, bro. It's just to never give up, bro,
Yeah.
and just block out all the noise, because you can easily be distracted by all the noise or the hate. And like our Kruzi Stan Walker from Tauranga Moana also says, if you ain't got haters, then you ain't doing it right. So that's pretty much where we're
Oh, I
gonna.
love that, my
Put it in my
bro.
dust.
Yeah. Okay, all good, my bro. Thank you for letting us jump on, bro. I'm
Most
looking
welcome.
forward to this gig. Let's go.
Let's go! Like a Rastaman in the building. Boom! Fire bless.
Spinning Yarns, the best podcast coming out of Kara. Listen to the full episodes on all streaming platforms. Chirp!